Ch.igai Takaha is a collaborative project between myself here in the Santa Rita Hills and Takahide Sugimoto and his wife Miyoko Sugimoto, based in Japan, who are the owners of the project. For us, what's compelling within the Santa Rita Hills is not only vineyard designation and delineation, but also to explore clonal marriages to arrive at an emotional designation of wines, all of which are depicted here with the beautiful kanji work of Miyoko Sugimoto. So within the entire lineup of the Ch.igai Takaha wines, there are two flagship bottlings which merit particular focus for us. For Chardonnay, there's a designation Samurai, and it's the only kanji that was done by Taka Sugimoto. And then there's Sono, which is a Pinot Noir designate, and the kanji, of course, being done by Miyoko Sugimoto. All of the wines have been hand-dipped in black wax, with the exception of the Sono being done in red in celebration of Miyoko's 60th birthday. On the label themselves, there's also a delineation of Highway 246, which is the corridor throughout the appellation, which serves as the spine for the network of our wines. Just as all of the Ch.igai Takaha wines, the Samurai is emotionally designated. And so we've spent a lot of time thinking about clones that speak of the emotion behind the kanji on the label. For Samurai, there's a duality of clones that typifies the spirit and the history of Samurai. One being clone 4, which for us in the Santa Rita Hills is very sharp, it's very pointed, it's very deliberate. And the other being clone 76, which is of Dijonese origin, more tender, more warm, to demonstrate the warm heart of a samurai warrior. On the nose, like so many Santa Rita Hills wines, there's lime, there's white blossom, there's flower. You can sense the solidity, you can sense the delineation, and you also get a sense of the warmth, the curvature that the Clone 76 offers. On the mouth, the same carries through precision and drive of the Clone 4, and a carry-through, a palate impression, a warmth of the 76. Both clones raised in equal parts into this wine. As such, a mirror image of what we're trying to exemplify through the spirit and the motivation and the history of the Samurai. The primary Pinot Noir of the Ch.igai Takaha lineup is Sono. Sono is a single clone bottling, Clone 37, planted here in the Santa Rita Hills. For us, Clone 37 offers warmth, tenderness, drive, power, a tremendous purity of fruit, and it lends itself to whole cluster fermenting. Just like the kanji designates, the fruit is a circle, if you will, of purity expressing the appellation, framed in by the stem inclusion, which renders that circle more Cartesian in nature, more cloistered in nature. Aromatically, you immediately get the juxtaposition of temple spice, tea, black tea, beautiful raspberry fruit, engaging the senses at the same time. Dark spice, dark fruit, almost a plum hoisin characteristic to the aromatics. On the mouth, tremendous purity of fruit, finishing with a drying sensation that the stem inclusion provides. A great food companion. Nice, plump, generous fruit in the mid part of the palate, reined in and carried across by the whole cluster fermenting, rendering the palate impression complete and quite long on the finish.